bitches.
To Curvaceous Bounty of City.
See, this is why you can't have me do this. All right. I have one line. I really focus on it. We're back, bitches. That's it.
Okay,
That's
if we need anything else,
so
you're
listening to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on VegasAllNetRadio.com, and
we're back, bitches. There we go. Now we have a plan.
Well, we promised you an announcement. We are in studio with Eliza Allure and Pete Housley. Pete has...
Can you go to the left a little? We can't
go to the
see
left. We want to see you, Pete. Pete, if you're
Desiree.
familiar with BBW Girl
Hold on, I had to
Tweets,
figure out what was left there.
you
Guys,
got
this
like
is a
tweet
challenge.
everything, right, Pete? BBW Girl Tweet, Porn Star Tweet, Tweet.
No, I don't think
Do you have like sugar
we
tweet?
We have gay tweet,
Oh.
gay star tweet.
Hey, where's that?
Tranny.
There you go.
We got-
She's the transgender
we
lover.
got
Wait,
everything.
is it called Tranny Tweet?
You cannot.
It's Tranny star tweet.
See, we're having a big discussion on our show about the word tranny and if that is politically correct. Their
And
stuff is
most-
called
It's
Tranny Girl
not.
Tweet.
Well,
Are you
now there's a big
transgender,
movement
sir?
to change it.
Are you transgender?
No.
Then why are you going with what he said?
Because
it's
tranny. Porn industry.
Rodney Moore just changed his, because he does shoot with a lot of transgender people.
Right.
He changed his site to say the new appropriate transgender.
Thank you.
instead
Yes,
of-
yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
because
But Pete would have to
But
change all
tranny-
his tweets.
But tranny is a short for
But it
transgender.
is. But it
That's
is.
what
I
But
think
it is. But it's
there's
is it
just a
not
debate
more
because
acceptable?
transgender, when people who are looking to look that up, they want information on where to go, doctors, etc. Tranny is a porn term.
Thank you. That's
So
what
that-
that's what we were
Absolutely.
talking
You don't
about.
want
That
kids
it's more
going
accepted.
and looking, and then that's what they
That-
get instead of
that's-
doctors.
That's what they were saying. Is it's more accepted amongst people in the industry.
Well, and
versus
Tyra
the
was
community
saying-
as a whole is not
It's the
accepting
difference
of it.
between
Well, and
penis
Tyra was saying she was making porn, and she was like, suck my big tranny cock, okay? And somebody on set was like, no, you can't say this. She goes, look, I'm gonna always say, do this to my tranny whatever, okay?
Right.
Because that's what I'm gonna say during a
Because that's
scene.
what they want to hear. They don't-
Exactly.
they wanna
That's what
say,
she told us.
Suck my big transgender cock.
Who
fucking says that?
Right. So
Although,
it's
I wanted
so,
to hear you say that for you.
so I think we can agree then that it is more
It's my
acceptable
Donna.
within the entertainment industry, but
Yeah,
the
no.
community in general.
We determined
is
that
found-
when
it is
Tyra
found
was here,
offensive.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you were here when we
Last
I listened
no.
to part and I started to
Tyra-
cry and
yeah,
had to
Because she's got a big old crush on Tyra.
It's just a short term. Tranny's just short. I mean, the AVN award this year went to transgender.
Right.
So that was a transgender.
And the,
So it's like official.
the actual transgender awards that used to
It's
be
just,
called
the new
Tranny
popular
Awards,
They used to be
PC.
called
and they're now the TEA awards.
Well, and I
Right.
trolley to the
Trolley.
tranny. I truly do not want to offend anybody because I still. Well, Pete, they call me the tranny nanny, and I don't want to change my name because I like being the tranny nanny.
It's just a short term.
Well, I used to be.
I'm porn mom and tranny nanny.
Yeah, I used to be. All my friends, my gay friends, used to refer to me as a fag hag. Well, that's not appropriate anymore. So I had to change my name.
So you had to progress from that name.
So what's the name now from fag hag to
I
bisexual lover? I mean,
I
I don't
know.
know what
I
to
don't-
use.
I got so pissed off I didn't even want a name. I was like, fuck
yeah,
it.
you know what?
I'm just a lover of the gays.
Well, why do people gotta get all butthurt about stuff
I
like
don't
that?
know.
If you want to be like a fag
Listen,
hag, be a fag hag.
I am all about words are just words, and so
I
you make
agree.
them more than. And if you say something in a mean and demeaning and hurtful way, then it's a bad thing. Otherwise, it's just a fucking word.
All right, now we're gonna get to
Sorry.
the announcement.
Off our
Pete,
soapbox.
Eliza,
What?
tell us what is gonna go on in Las Vegas.
We're doing something? Oh yeah, I've got two Sibians in my car, and right after the show, you're gonna go down and ride them both simultaneously.
You got it, baby. I'm gonna straddle them bitches like you don't even know, Pete. Just
Ryan,
film it for my clip store, okay?
we have
Film
found another fetish for you. You get to ride a Sibian.
Wow, it's a huge thing right now. It's guys are all into the Sibians. So it's
Oh.
So no,
I think Ryan wants to know
girls
what's a
surrounding
Sibian.
Wait, would a guy Sibian would be the same for a female, right?
Well,
Well,
yeah,
it
you
depends
just
on what
stick it in your
hole.
ass.
Right. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying there's not like
Would
a
you be gay for pay?
cushion-shaped one.
How
gay.
How gay? All right, no, let me ask you this. Would you be on a cam and you have the computer between you and be gay for pay on cam?
I don't think I would show my face.
Oh.
But if it paid
Or you could be like
Put a mask. The masked man.
Yeah. Right.
Like tuxedo mask.
We're trying to give
Yeah.
Ryan a new career.
Oh,
Random with
You
the
know,
outfit.
porn. We think that he would be really good in
Or
fetish
any
porn.
industry.
Yeah, I'm
You
trying to find my
know,
niche.
ass worship.
Like what could people use?
You know, he
with this?
graduated from college, so he's looking
Yeah.
for something to do.
Oh, liberal arts. Well, there you go.
Oh, well,
See, liberal arts, and
Now you can
that
apply
that means porn
Very liberally.
career.
With a-
Liberal arts means porn
With
career.
Intellect.
That's right.
Wow.
You can plan out your scenes really well.
Well, sapiosexual is, a big thing right now. So maybe
What's sapiosexual?
sapiosexuality?
What is that?
It's where you're essentially just somebody's sexually aroused by intellect, like your brain.
Oh, I am totally that. I love intelligence.
So maybe you could quote
If you're-
Shakespeare in a
Yeah.
Wait,
like,
wait. We used to
Yeah,
call that a mind fuck. Now you
See, that's why I
Now
say
it's
gold
just me.
diggers have it all right, and everybody has it wrong about gold diggers because we're attracted to men who have jobs, who have money. Oh, how horrible!
Smart man. Yeah.
I think y'all are talking Sierra's language now. What is that term
right.
called?
It's sapiosexual is the term.
So the nerdier the better?
Yeah.
Basically.
Well,
Yeah,
see,
Yeah,
but
that's
you want to know.
Sierra's-
Sierra's theory is that the reason that nerd boys are better at sex is because while the jocks were out doing it, the nerd boys were studying and learning how to do it in high school.
They know what a clitoris is.
That's
They have picked
Sierra's.
up the anatomy. They're-
And you know what? If you think back on some of the guys that you've been with, the nerdy ones are kind of like not so selfish in the bedroom.
That's
like
absolutely
something,
true.
Yeah.
Nerdy guys eat pussy way more often.
Way
than,
better. They're way more into
Yeah,
you.
they're
than-
more giving. They do it
because
more often. They're
the Adonises expect you to like.
they want to lay
do-
back and for you to suck their cock. They're like, here it is. Like,
Exactly.
take care of it.
That whole
Right? Like, you owe this to me and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I'm sure you, Mr. kind of nerd boy, would never do that, right?
do what?
Just lay back and say,
Too
"Suck my dick" and do nothing.
That's rude.
There we go. There we go.
He's all, now I want to do it.
All right. Back to these two.
we get
And we
married.
want to talk about what we got going on new here in Vegas. My hands are black from my dress.
So every Monday night at Larry's Villa, we're going to have a BBW night called Cake. And we're going to have cake flavored shots with cake because
I
we're
love that
fat.
name, Cake.
Where is,
I love it.
what was the venue again? I'm sorry.
Larry's Villa.
Well,
And
actually,
where's that at?
it's the shittiest strip club on earth.
It's advertised as such.
Yeah,
I
we
Yes.
saw that.
advertised
It's
Yes.
advertised that way.
We're not
That's
going
awesome,
for the high
actually.
rollers, okay? We're going for our people.
But those are always
He's
the
a
best
bad
places to go.
They are. They're usually like a really fun venue.
Yeah, they're.
Can you keep your feathers to a minimum there? buddy?
Yeah, she's like
Right.
floating over on me. Shit, man.
The dive bars are always the best spots. You
Yeah,
get
they are.
they're the most fun, the most relaxed, the best prices, and
Yeah,
the
$2
strongest
Pabst
drinks.
Blue Ribbon, you know.
So
everybody
tell
gets
us
to do that.
what's going to be going on. Is it like a nightclub, a strip
no, it's a
club?
strip
Tell
club.
us exactly
It's a
all
strip
of the
club. I
good
expect
stuff.
to see some big
Oh, you
titties.
just want to see some titties and ass, huh?
So it's a
Titties
strip
and
club.
ass.
Yeah, any girl with her sheriff's card who wants to dance can totally
Oh, you're fully
contact
briefed
us.
on This is awesome. I don't want to do anything.
So how
You just get to have fun.
how would a girl go about getting her sheriff's card if she wanted to dance? Like, is there?
You can go to
Google.
Google.
Yes, you have to
That's
go
my
when
answer.
you
You
go
have to get
to the
hired
county.
and then
There's
and then they send you they give you a work card permit, and then you go to the permit office and they do that.
Now, let me ask you.
So wait, what if
Well,
you were
how long does that-
criminal? You can't be a stripper.
Right, you
You
can't be a
can't get
stripper
a-
if you have any prostitution charges or solicitation or something else.
Oh,
That's what
wow.
they're
I
primarily.
didn't know that.
Oh.
So-
Now, okay, so how long does the process take, though, to get your card? So,
It's
a couple
like,
days?
Yeah, you can go in a day.
Oh,
Like you
okay,
go in
all
there
right.
and
you
you
should
get
go
print
get
your card right there.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, I
So,
do a
like,
lot of shopping
have
in this
the-
town, but I've never had a card.
But I have to tell you the story about how I actually sold Larry's Villa on doing this event.
Okay,
And it's all about you.
me.
Yes.
Nice.
It
Was
is
it the rabbit out of her
100%
ass?
You. I told him the story about you at Little Darling.
Oh!
When I was judging the contest 2 years ago.
Yep.
Yes.
was it the bunny out of the ass contest
Oh.
or was
Oh
it
my
the
God.
poll?
I'm a big fan of the double-headed 18
Dildo.
inch dildo.
That was the
Okay,
that
that's
was the
the
same
double-
night.
If
Were
you
you
guys
there?
missed it, if you missed it for sure, she came out in this outfit.
It was a magician, and
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
a light up bra.
She got fully naked and like all of a sudden she lifted something and out came something else. There was candy, right? Didn't you have
Yeah,
Skittles or
She
something?
had
Candy?
Twinkies every time she
Uh,
was there.
I had
Yeah.
hankies.
She had these, yeah. A
Double
a
dog.
rabbit.
In
Like
my
a
ass
stuffed
Yes,
crack.
rabbit
in a
out of your
double-
ass.
Yeah, the rabbit actually came out of her ass, and then she gave it to Jacob,
I
Palmer.
have to
He
tell
talks
you
about that
which
all
is
the
the
time.
He
best
still
thing
has it.
ever.
that in my many years in the business, that is one of my favorite moments.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah,
Pete.
you really made
See,
me
you,
laugh
you
at
missed one of my favorite sweet cheek stripper moments was when she backed her ass up to a pole,
Oh, it split
spread
up
her
and down
cheeks
it.
out,
And
And
it
then
rolled to the
disappeared.
pole, like the pole disappeared, her cheeks fully closed around the pole. She rode it up and down while the crowd went fucking insane. She finishes her act. The next girl comes out. They do not clean the pole. And the next girl immediately
Little darling.
goes up the pole and slides down. And I'm back there going like, can I run up and squirt some antibacterial? I'm like, did she know she has a handful of sweet cheek ass right now?
Okay, and this
Does
is why
she know?
Toxie can't go to the Bermuda strip
Yeah.
club. Do you know how
That
much
germ
NAS
is-
is?
Well, Pete, I
Scrubbing the pole.
Do you know how
I'm
much
glad
NAS
that I
is
helped
on
you
all those
sell that
poles?
job.
I
It was
know,
awesome.
but it
And
was
I still talk
funny.
about it because I was one of the judges that night,
Yeah.
and Big G, who's my karaoke host that does stripper karaoke with me, was one of the other judges, and he was across the stage from me because
Was
they
it
wouldn't-
his hat that I ran in my
Yes,
crotch?
They would not let us sit together for some odd reason, and he and I just like I've never laughed so hard. So
No, it was the
it
best.
was,
Thank you,
it was
guys.
one of my favorite
Yeah.
moments.
Great.
Of
Well, you know what?
all
Yeah.
adult
Well, for
history.
me, like, it's not about just going and being a stripper. It's putting on a show.
Oh, you put on a
No,
show.
you were the best
Yeah.
show.
You put on a
Like,
show.
the best show.
That's good.
Because all the other girls just came out there and kind of did the same
Lingerie.
thing.
Well,
and it's all
with
about
the
shaking your
exception
ass,
of the
but-
vag slapper. Like you cannot be if you can
Uh-huh.
slap your vagina off. This woman does splits in her vagina. You can hear all the way echo in the back. Bam, bam, bam.
On
like,
the floor?
yeah,
Oh,
like her
God.
lips are hitting that floor
She
with
has
such
got to have some
power.
big old lips.
Lips, yeah.
To just,
Make
I
that
wonder if
suction
it
noise.
She has like little tap shoes on there. That's what I mean. Something like she, bang, like she just
Yeah,
walks
I know
out
what
and
you're talking about.
drop vag to the ground.
So,
Bam.
So there's a high bar for Eliza tomorrow night. So we're gonna see what she can.
Can you, if
Wow.
you
Mommy's taught me
can do,
well.
Yeah,
I
I
gave
gave
my
my
have
neighbor
your
some strippers.
strippers card?
Eliza,
No.
if you can do the vag to the ground, it's on. I
Can
mean,
you
I've
did
seen
strip for
people
the first
throw
time
money.
during
I
Yeah.
did. You know what? I've
Once.
instructed her to be a first class stripper, not
Can you do
slapping
the
your
splits?
your.
I
Your
used
vagina
to,
on
I'm
the
sure I
ground.
can't now.
I've never been able to
See,
do
I can
splits.
do the. I can
Even
do the
when I
splits
was
now.
ultra thin, never
See,
been able
I can
to
still
do
do
this.
them.
So does it start
It's
tomorrow night?
insane. You would
Yes,
never be able to
it's
get me off the
tomorrow
ground.
night's the
Oh, I
first
can't say I can
night,
get
and
up.
then
I
it's
can
every
just get down.
Monday.
Hold on, it's what?
Tomorrow night's the first night, and then it's every Monday,
And it's at 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
If you want more information, shittystripclub.com.
Shitty.
Really?
strip club.
Fucking around,
Is there
shitty
gonna
strip
be a
That's awesome.
cover charge?
club.
No cover. Okay, good. Good.
They
Good.
do
good.
No
covers
What
in the
part
other
of town
one
is it in?
where
Yeah.
she was. They
It's,
did covers
yeah.
it's
there.
just off Rancho and the 95.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
wait
will
a
be
second.
there.
Conveniently located.
Wait
I
a
will
second.
be there.
It is the shittiest one.
It is the shittiest one.
It
Well,
is.
I don't know. There's a lot of debate on
No,
that.
no, no. Like,
pretty
I mean,
nice.
they advertise it as such, but that's the one that you can't even find. Like, there's signs when you're out on,
Well,
so,
there'll be a whole line of fat girls.
Which
at
well,
Rancho
the-
was
Rancho the 95, right? Up past, like, Cheyenne, around that area.
No, too far.
Not the Santa Fe Rancho exit. The right off like the
Rancho
1595
Right there
area.
at the spaghetti bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Okay, then this is a different one because this one has all kinds of signs right around there, like arrows here.
You
said
because
shitty
can't
strip
find
club?
it.
It's adult store. It's off of
Okay.
that one's off of Lone Star and Rancho. That's right up the street.
I have
from me.
feathers all over my phone.
I know you've got feathers everywhere.
We've all got feathers. I
I-
think I sucked one down earlier.
Oh!
Nothing surprised me there.
Right.
Oh,
You know me so well.
there's history there, right?
I've seen you suck
Oh, hey, we have Carrie on in chat.
Who?
Platinum.
Oh, hey, Platinum. How's it
So is she
going?
affiliated with this as well, then?
She always is.
She
Platinum
is
has run
sponsoring.
BBW Real Tweet for me for a long time, and
Okay.
they're one of the sponsors of this with BBW Cam House.
Okay.
Okay, yay. Oh, Larry's Villa. Here we go. The shittiest strip club on earth. Wait, and I just seen a thing flash about
Let me tell you something.
There's all kinds of fun
About
things
cake.
going on.
Oh, Cake BBW night, Mondays, starting February 23rd, 2:15, Lara's Villa embraces the big, beautiful woman of adult entertainment with an event that is proud, pound for pound, the biggest topless event in Vegas.
That's awesome.
See what they did
So
there?
is there?
Cake.
And you know my favorite part of that is that picture
Cake?
Yeah.
of Eliza.
With my,
Oh, I don't
my
see
ice
that.
cream all over my tips.
Is
Oh, I
there
saw
a-
that one.
When the girls dance, is it like a regular strip club? Like when they go dance, do they have to like tip the house, or is there like a?
All right, and is
This
it a
is really
stage?
cool. This is
Anybody
laid
comes out for
back
this, It's a
atmosphere.
cool.
None of
atmosphere.
those bullshit red tape.
Low cost prices on drinks. You can drink Hennessy there for $8. $2 PBRs all night. We'll have cake and cake shots
Cake
and
flavored shots.
cake flavored shots, and
I'm gonna drink
Eliza
them
has
all.
promised to do cake off everybody's boots. So I don't know if that's true.
Well, you know,
Wait,
when
you're
I
gonna
do,
do
when
that?
That's
I,
absolutely true.
you know, when I do
So-
strip, when I do
That's true.
drip bachelor parties, I make them do shots off my body, my naked body. So I volunteered for them to do cake shots off my body.
Nice.
No, that's awesome. That's exciting to have.
Yeah.
Something dedicated
Plus size
every
stripper.
week to us,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I just,
Well,
you
I
know.
get a lot of people that contact me, and they're like, "What's the name?"
Yeah, during the
Like,
week. Yeah, they're here during the week for business, and there's no BBW clubs during the week. So,
Well, even
That's
there was
actually
one that was
great.
doing like Sundays once a month, I think. I don't remember.
oh
what
yeah,
but
it was
then
Sundays,
I
but
don't
It's
think
Dick
that's happening
Sundays.
anymore.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So it's nice because a lot of girls come to town. They're like, you know,
There's nothing
Well,
to do.
and I have a
There's
lot
my
of
work.
guys that contact me that I'm here for business. There's their BBW clubs during the week. You know, they're here Monday through
The clubs
Thursday.
are scared to embrace this.
Yeah.
It's kind of an interesting story. In '06, I worked for a club called Striptease, and I was the general manager of the club. And I actually ended up quitting the job over the fact that I wanted to put a big girl night together. And the owner called me and he said, "You're out of your mind. That's a stupid idea. That's
Wow, what a
ridiculous.
long way we've
You're a
come,
complete
Pete.
idiot." And I said, I think that's a huge mistake because we had already sold at that event. It was an industry night, and we had sold tables and bottles to people, and everybody was coming to see it. And I had hired a couple of girls that used to work in Beecher's Madhouse. 'cause we had a couple
I've done the Beecher show a few
That's
times.
awesome.
Yeah.
Have you?
and
Oh yeah, I used to,
Oh,
yeah.
I love it
I was a plant in the audience in the Bleacher show a couple of times, and then like towards the end of the show they start giving out T-shirts, and the couple of times that I worked the Beecher show, they held up this little tiny T-shirt that whoever can put it on can have it. Me, and I'm down to my bra, and I squeeze into this like size nothing T-shirt, and yeah, I did the Beecher show a few times.
I love little people and features.
Oh yeah.
well, so we should mention that on March 14th at Larry's Villa, we'll be having the midget wrestling.
It's
gonna be awesome.
That's where he's
I
wet.
got my boys, my boys
Yes.
from Half Price Brawlers that you've seen on A&E and on Spike
I'm
TV.
so excited.
How
Coming up.
fun!
And it's my very good friend Puppet, the Psycho Dwarf. Will be leading the charge that night. It is a cover charge. That night's $15, and there's advanced tickets right now that you can get.
Awesome.
I'm like in the background going all
Yeah.
night. I'm gonna be like the creeper guy at the fat girl events. That's all hiked to the stairs.
Now, are you
and I don't-
attracted to midgets, or are you
No.
just like?
I just love
She has a
them.
thing
like
with
She wants to put them in her
small.
pocket.
She
I have
likes small things.
I have a love
Yeah.
of everything small, and I think it's because I'm so big
That
that
you're like,
I
"You're so
just love
tiny."
everything little, and I love little food, little appetizers, little silverware. Like I just posted this thing on Facebook yesterday, and it was like this little kitchen. Did you guys see it? It's a little kitchen with like it's like this big, little stove.
She's all excited.
And,
I
and you put a tea light in it, and it like you could fry shit in it.
Oh
It was like
God,
the best
you
thing
are
ever. I was like, somebody for the love of God, make this for me.
You know what? Here's how I feel about it. I feel that anything, and I'm going to get on my soapbox a minute here, girl. So all of you out there listening, no, I think that any BBW is good. You know what I mean? I mean, I think that we're all, everybody that does anything BBW, we're on an upward fight. I mean, ABN is finally getting
It's
their
hard,
shit together, acknowledging BBWs, and we're all growing. So the more that we all come together and do all of these things together, and everybody, promote everybody else's stuff, the better it is. I mean, I've said, just because you work with somebody on a business level does not mean that anybody has to have a kissy love, let's get in bed relationship. But I think that for the sake of all of us in the BBW community, whether it's porn, whether it's a social group, whatever it is, I think that everybody just needs to tell everybody about everything BBW. So
Yeah, we got. If
Put
you
the
don't
skinny bitches
support
to
it,
bed.
then why would anybody give us anything again?
exactly.
You have
So
to support
it.
and show that this is what we are. We're here.
And
we're
maybe
fat,
this
we're
is
loud.
not your kind of event,
Right.
but you know what? You know somebody that would enjoy an event like this. You know?
Yeah, that was what
Um,
I was saying. Even if you can't come tomorrow night, just retweet it.
Exactly.
You know,
And tell
you don't
people.
have to come.
You
to
know, I
support
know-
the event.
You know, I know a lot of ladies in the BBW community here that go to dinner once a month, and it's a very low key kind of thing. You know, that may not be your event. Tell other people about
Do
that
you guys
event.
know who else is dancing tomorrow? Or is that mainly?
Right now it's the first night. We don't have anything together as far as that. It's just gonna be a wild party.
So people just showing can dance as long as they have their
No,
card?
if
If
you
you
have
have
your
your card,
card,
if you have your
yes,
card,
you
yes.
can dance.
Well, I'm gonna have to go get my card.
Yeah, we're
Now,
yeah.
what have you guys
Or if
reached
you
out
don't have your card,
to?
just come drink.
Oh, I'm gonna come
Have you
anyway.
reached
Don't worry,
out
I'll
to
be
a
there,
lot of
Pete.
the
I'll
girls
be
that
there.
were doing it
Nice.
I'll be
for,
there.
Warm up a cake
Six
shop.
All right,
Days.
just me and you.
A lot of them
Send me
don't
two.
have their
Let's see
card.
if we lose that.
As long as I got a beer, Jason, we're
I
good.
can't.
Oh, you can. As long as we take it from my clip store, I'll get on that bitch. I promise you. Not a problem. I'll work across
We'll
the
get a
street.
lot of the. You guys tell us which girls you really want to see, and I will tell them. And
To get
we
their
will
card.
make sure that-
I will. Hey, I'll drive a bus down
Did
there.
you? Does
She's
Julia
in
know
charge.
about it?
Julia can't doesn't have a card.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I definitely. She's gonna come party. She
I always
says,
forget the
but
same.
yeah, no card. Sorry.
Well, I would have. I
You can
would.
see her
I
boobs,
would be good to go
in
tomorrow,
private
but
or
I don't have my card
online.
yet, but I will get it.
Oh,
I'd like
can
you
you
to
get a
come
card right away?
Oh yeah, you can get a. I don't know. I can't tomorrow. I got other obligations that I can't go
Are
get
you
the
going
card
tomorrow
tomorrow. But I am going definitely tomorrow night.
What time?
I'm picking her
10
up.
p.m. is
Yeah,
the
we'll be
next
there
one.
at 10. A little before 10.
You're getting fucked up.
Yeah, we're going. Yeah.
I always have a chauffeur. Are you kidding me?
Well, are you kidding? Wait,
Yes.
and then Bugman's coming. So if we have to leave one car there, I'm getting drunk too. We're
Nice,
good.
isn't
We're good. Let's party it up. Come on, you coming too?
Right.
There,
What's right
it?
um,
If you get there early enough,
There-
there's a Popeye's chicken right there.
Oh,
Well, that's-
we walk across the street when we're
Oh,
drunk.
you don't have to walk anywhere. It's literally right there.
because you know
You see
fat
this
Walk
all
girls,
out the front door.
fat girls
I
don't
know
like to
where
walk.
I am.
Boom.
He
Popeyes.
sold it for me. I was
I
like,
know where I am.
Popeye's chicken. I'm down.
That's where I want to go
Carrie said
after
you guys
my
are
shots.
organizing a card day where you're gonna get the girls and maybe all go for cards.
Well, that's what
I
I was
just
saying.
said,
is
like,
that
I can drive
we
the
need to know
bus.
which girls and everything, and we'll get them, and I'll go get their sheriff's
Yeah,
card.
I
And
always-
like it
Well,
makes
even
sense.
if you have like instructions for girls that these are the steps
Right.
that you
Put the
need to
steps
take,
online.
and
Yeah.
then you can
Well, we'll do it
share.
ourselves. Eliza and I'll do. Then we can
Right.
post the steps and tell everybody what we went through and how to do
If
it.
you wanna host or be participatory, you can always email Denise, who's my I don't know.
Your
Not a
significant
PR.
other.
Baby mom.
We love
Baby
her.
mama.
We love her.
Baby mama times
Great.
3.
Who's your
So,
significant other?
Denise.
Denise from naughtipr.com. So
I don't know.
I don't think you've met Denise. No, not yet. You will.
So many names. I'm
you
learning so many
probably
things.
we don't let her out of the house much anymore. She got 3 kids now. So
Ah,
I
shame on you,
don't get out
Pete.
much either, except my Saturday night drinking night, and
nice.
then otherwise.
And now Monday nights she'll be out.
I'm like,
Yeah, there we
I'm
go.
gonna have to- I'm gonna have to
Monday
see
we're on it.
that.
We'll be there.
After mom
was coming up the stairs, or just when we were coming up, she's like, "I think that drinking is starting to hurt my body." I was like, "Well, if that just started happening to you, you are super
Well,
lucky."
Pete, there's a reason her name is Toxie. It's for intoxicated. Yeah, she's definitely a
used to-
weekend
I'm
alcoholic.
just a Saturday night drunk, like.
Well, before she became the show Toxie, I used to call her Unicorn because seeing her sober was like seeing a unicorn. I was like, oh.
I can't drink because it gives me nightmares, so I only drink when I party. No, my brain like soaked in alcohol. It gives me violent nightmares.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Man,
It's
so-
crazy.
Remind me that when I'm sharing a hotel room with you.
Yeah, well,
okay?
that's why I don't drink unless
Oh,
we are
my God.
What
partying.
are you drinking? Are you vodka, dark brown?
You know what?
Tequila.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
tequila
girl.
now. It used to be
Tequila.
vodka. It's tequila now.
It could be different liquors.
Yeah, that's
affecting
true.
your
We
brain
have the different
chemistry.
effects.
Yeah.
I always drink rum.
Wine,
Well, like, I
wine
can't-
a lot gave me
I can't
nightmares
drink
a lot,
whiskey.
so.
because it makes me a little aggressive.
Well, that gives me heartburn.
Like,
More than normal?
like I want to like
You literally
like
Feathers
rustle
all
some
over.
shit. Like let's wrestle.
Dude, I had a feather in my shoe. What is going on? I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
go home.
know,
and
you
he's gonna be like, why you got feathers
Still
everywhere?
have a
Tell
feather
him.
right
Tell him, you know, last
I
time
went to
it was
an
double
old-timey
dong,
strip
this time
club.
it's feathers.
Right, old timey.
Every time you see me, I leave you with
I
an
know,
impression.
I know.
Double dong.
I promise you that's
All right,
Rabbits,
I'm
feathers.
gonna share this website out on all of our info for
Okay,
the
good.
shittiest strip club on earth.
Thank you.
I think
I
that is
love
the
the
best.
marketing.
I
That
think
is
the best.
awesome.
You will never. Nobody will ever forget that domain name
No.
ever. Like
Yeah.
if you forget
I
that, you're an
love the
asshole.
club named Cake. Whose idea was that? It's great. Wonderful
that's good.
idea.
Yeah.
Now, Pete,
Larry's
you
brought us in to do all their marketing a couple months ago. so
Okay.
That
he's
is-
doing all that stuff.
It's
Yeah,
such
and
a
she
hot
was
picture.
saying-
It is. It's a great
It's
picture
probably
of
He
my
was saying
favorite.
too, if the porn girls want to bring their DVDs and sell them to the fans, there, you guys can bring whatever you
Bring
need.
whatever you
Yeah.
that's really
Whatever you want.
cool. That's awesome.
This is your party. This is your event.
So girls can sign up like early, and do like promote it for like meet and greets and stuff.
Right. That's a
That
great
would be
idea,
fun.
Desiree. Yeah.
Tweet Eliza and let her know that you want to come and participate. I mean, it's her event, and as far as I'm concerned, so if you want to come participate, we'll announce it in advance with press
Yeah.
releases and that kind of stuff. So
And then you could
Awesome.
do like a different like meet and greet girl, different feature.
Yeah, we're gonna have
dancer.
special
Hey,
guests.
Pete,
that
can't we broadcast from there one night?
sure, I'd love for you to. That'd be
All right,
awesome.
put that on our agenda.
In fact, what I'd like to do is one night that we do an event called "What Is Sweet Cheeks Hiding?"
Oh,
Oh my God! I'm
Yes.
there. I'm so there.
So
I
down
think
for
we
that.
just got like an idea for the housewarming party. I think
Oh
we
my
should-
God.
Oh,
What is
Pete.
Sweet Cheeks Hiding?
Oh my God.
Pete, you pick the date, and we'll take the pictures. There's a clip. There's a clip on my. This was Eliza's idea actually. On my Clifford's store, and I've got these bunny ears, and I hit Easter eggs.
Yep.
And so you got an
That's
Easter egg.
definitely.
We did
Charles-
almonds. I did almonds once.
Oh yeah, we made a little skinny
Skinny
girl.
girl.
She's about 115 pounds.
Find almonds
Find
in
the
my pack.
almonds and
We'll
eat
have to
them
do- we'll have
out
to
of
do
her
something
fat
private.
because
All
that was
right.
her only food.
All right.
We'll have an array of things that they can choose from that you may or may not be hiding on your
Oh my
body all
God.
night.
Okay.
And then we'll give away prizes.
Like
You
reverse
tell me
it.
when. I'm there, Pete. We'll
You
work it out.
remember
Do you think
that?
you can hide a Simeon? No.
I can hide a double dong, baby.
You remember that show where they used to be blindfolded and like stick their hands and like
Yeah.
try
What
to
was
feel
that?
what it was and like.
That was just digging.
Ah!
That's called a glory hole.
Yeah, I don't know what show you were watching.
Hey Pete, really quick because I'm sending out the link for this, but it's sponsored by and it's BBW
Girl
BBW,
tweet.
Girl tweet.
BBW
And
Girl Tweet and
BBW
BBW Cam
Cam
House.
House. Right. Good.
You should write that down for Toxie. She's over there struggling.
Hey,
Jeez,
I'm
you know.
multitasking. I'm running all of the different things.
Yeah.
at once.
you
Wait a
did a
minute.
very
She's
good
got an
job.
extra task on the camera tonight. She's doing a mighty fine
Right.
job. So we have to.
Yeah, she got
you
the
know.
camera, the tots, and the tweets.
She's
No, I had to
got
drop the top.
Well, you know,
I was
usually
like,
Sierra
that's
is
it.
here to do half
And
of
then
it,
I'm
and her
texting
grandpa.
and I'm like Sierra
Okay.
checking and making sure everything's going
I was
okay.
gonna say, you
So
look a little rough
Hard life.
Did you lose weight?
Dye your
Definitely a
hair.
haircut.
Right.
I'm trans a little.
Wow.
I love, you know, I'm the tranny name. Let me help you with your transition, okay, dear? I'll be glad to help you with that.
M2F.
Yeah, really, really.
I
So-
love that you know the term though.
I get around.
I think that you're a lot more like
Fetish friendly. than
about
we
it than you lead on. Like, if you about that life, aren't you, Ryan?
Not about that. I know of it.
He's a
I
very
love that
educated
part.
young man. Yeah,
What's wrong with research?
that's right.
For
Now,
hours
Pete,
at a
you
time.
got your butt in everything.
For hours.
I know this about Pete. Because
I don't
my
know
butt
that
tries to
No
be in
cooking,
everything too. But tell us what else you got going on a little bit. With tell us about the tweets. I want to know about BBW Girl Tweet, Porn Star Tweet. How did all that come about?
I
And
just kicked Eliza. Fuck her.
well, you know,
I
she
didn't
probably-
feel anything.
you better watch. I've seen her get into her femdom act. You better watch.
Good
No,
luck
no.
with that.
See, I like him,
Oh.
so that won't happen.
So yeah, tell us the history of all the tweets.
Have I done that? You know, this is my third time on the show.
I know. I love. We
Just
love
like
you coming
I
on.
feel like it's Saturday Night Live. I want to have my little badge.
We will.
I have
We
to
were
tell
doing
you, it's-
trivia. We were doing.
It's your first time since I've been here.
Yes,
because
it's
I've
Toxi's
heard
been
about
on
you
this
I
for
feel like
a
a
long
virgin
time.
experience.
See.
I feel like I have
You know,
feathers
Pete.
all
You,
over me.
Pete. You know, you come on anytime you want.
You probably
You
do
just
too.
show
They
up.
You know I'll be here every week.
I'll be
Anytime I
anytime
get
you
to
want.
talk. Anytime.
All right. You just have to compete against me. Toxic.
Has to be. Shut the fuck. What are we
Yeah, I want
talking
to know
about?
the
Me and
history
Toxie will
because
start doing
Toxie's
Jaeger
new,
shots.
and I'm not
Right.
sure that Eliza ever heard
Is
the
there another
story.
feather?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think that's the same one.
Fuck.
I don't
trying
think
to
anybody
use
has.
training
Everybody's heard the history of the tweets.
History.
Yeah, you guys tweet everything.
account came about.
We started. We've been in business since '09.
See, a long time.
So we're just our sixth. Actually, what was today? Oh my God! Today would be our 6th anniversary. So
Oh,
that's a
happy anniversary!
Yay!
Pornstar tweet.
February 22nd, 2009.
You should tweet that.
Pornstar tweet anniversary.
Pornstar tweet's 6th anniversary today, so that Pete can retweet it because he didn't even know.
It's been a crazy year.
Okay, those are t-shirt sizes.
So yeah, we started in '09. And we started following a whole whopping 17 porn stars at the time, and that was all that was really on Twitter. Nobody really knew what the fuck they were doing. Today, the entire network follows just about 7,500 people.
Nice.
Over 1 million tweets a day through the database, probably almost 2 million now. We do everything from Twitter to Instagram to LO. Whatever platform you're on, we're there watching your every move.
Big brother.
So
Social
year,
media stalkers.
just over just during AVN, we started a new platform called Star.XXX. So you'll see that.
What is that one?
Star.XXX is our new platform. It's kind of a rethinking of social media for us. It's all about imagery and pictures, and so it's a kind of new thing. BBWs are featured on that. So you have a profile page, and instead of kind of looking at tweets in this chronological, like, boring way that we've always looked at them before, we kind of look at it very differently, and we see, oh, I was tweeting about this, and here's a picture of that. So we look at it a lot differently. So it's a fun new platform that we're excited about. So we keep going.
So is it like a Twitter platform or like a Facebook platform? You said it's kind of
No, everything. The cool thing about us is we don't
You have
develop
a
any
profile.
content. You don't have to do anything to be participatory in any of our platforms, and it's always been my business to kind of just.
Oh, so it's more like an algorithm thing.
Yeah,
so
you-
it compiles
Oh.
your.
When you're
your data.
tweeting, you don't have to do anything to participate with us. So you're
Okay.
sending traffic and help you grow. We'll do some new integrations this year with things like clips for sale and kind of building some new stuff. So we've been working with StreamMate quite a lot, trying to get some integration there. So that when you're live on camera, you'll be able to, that'll appear on your profile.
On the profile.
That's
So nobody
That's
has to go like set up a profile. You already just have one.
Just let us know if we don't have you. Tweet the appropriate platform and just let us know we need to add you. So we've been really I've been all over Carrie's ass lately, beating her seriously about updating.
Can we
our
watch? Can we get that on
Can
film?
you do
Her
it
ass
in
is
a
big enough I can
camp
get it from here. So we've been really kind of updating all the profiles on BBW Girl and making sure we're kind of caught up. And because as niche as this space is, there's a lot of girls that come and go.
Right.
Oh, yeah, so fast.
Nietzsche, wasn't that a
They
philosopher?
did one
Yes.
picture and they're a model.
Yeah.
Or they did a bunch of selfies. So they're
Yeah,
modeling and all
you're
this
a
stuff.
model.
Right.
It's always been a challenge for us to figure out who to list and who not to list. And it's really how those kind of secondary platforms came to pass. Is initially at Pornstar Tweet, we're getting, random people that are like, I'm a porn star because I shot one movie in the basement. And for us, that wasn't the case. So we kind of created qualifiers for each thing to each platform as to where you fit. Because for me, a BBW girl can also be a cam girl, but a cam girl not necessarily a BBW model.
Right.
So kind of there's a separation there for us.
So when what is your like qualifications for porn chicks? Like,
Porn stars, we still make them have at least one DVD title. So we kind of feel like that's still a qualifier.
Mhm. Yeah.
that's reasonable.
So,
Yeah. Absolutely.
and it's got to be on a platform that we recognize, not, hey, I printed this up and
I have a DVD title.
You
I
have to go
made it
ask me
myself.
because I don't think I'm added on your Twitter.
So I think you're on everything. You're on training.
Am I? Oh, no, because Tyra. I did this. You with Tyra.
So it's interesting, but it's for me it's kind of interesting to watch the people move back and forth in the platforms. Wolf Hudson, who's been in the business for a number of years, he started in the gay business, came to the straight business. He was exclusively straight, and we still had him listed on Gaystar Tweet, and it was his birthday, and we tweet everybody's birthdays, and it was his birthday, and everybody, oh, why is Gaystar Tweet wishing you a happy birthday? And he very quiet. Like last week or 2 weeks ago, he announced he's going back into the a business.
Oh,
So,
okay. So
Yeah.
you might have pushed him there a little.
Right. Well, he already was out.
Yeah,
He got
so-
outed,
Yeah,
so he might as well just
Might
be
as well
there.
do it.
So, but it's fun. It's
Yeah.
been a long career. We do all AVN stuff. We do all X Business stuff. We do all the awards. The AVN Awards this year, we did 101 million impressions through Twitter during the red carpet.
Oh wow,
101 million.
that's
crazy.
wonderful.
In 24 hours.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I
That's
need to be
great.
more selfish
Wild.
next year so I don't miss the red carpet.
It was
I'm always
So-
doing something and I never
You know,
Did
I
you-
have been
you
I
sick
missed it.
every AVN for like 4 years, 5 years.
Now wait a minute. Now
I-
what is the scoop on AVN and the red carpet? I know last
They need to
year
move
the
it from
BBWs were not able.
This year they let everybody
Okay,
in.
that's
Like even
good,
if you
that's
weren't
good.
nominated, you could just go to the front and ask for a pass.
Kind of worked around some things.
Yeah.
You have to imagine that that's a logistical nightmare, and quite honestly, Adela does a very
Well,
good job managing that.
I
process.
want to see, you know, I mean, it wasn't a few years ago where BBWs were a fetish. I mean, every year the AVN's getting better about the BBW present. I want us announced during the mainstream awards and on TV.
Well, only three. It's the all-girl performers, the all-boy performers, and the BBWs are not announced on TV.
Right, exactly.
And we don't get an
that's not
award.
right.
It's
We don't
limited.
get a bracelet, like a $3,000
Yeah,
diamond
it's
pretty
bracelet, like
limited.
Jasmine
Well, but I
Live
think
gives
that-
all the other performers.
I think that we'll get there.
We
you
will.
know, I really
think,
do.
I think you have to keep those shows pretty short, and I think AVN does a pretty good job keeping those condensed. You know, for me, I'd like the awards to expand into markets that really matter, and BBW is one that matters to me, has for a long
To a lot of
time.
people, yeah.
But I'll say this at the same time that I think BBW performers that are nominated in the category ought to stand up and say I'm a BBW performer.
Exactly. You're absolutely right.
Because
There's a lot of
other
them who
people
say
who
they're
have
not,
won
and-
in the last few years, Kelly Shabari, have stood up and said they're not a BBW performer, and that annoys me.
Right.
Well,
And April doesn't say it. April calls herself a
Yeah.
BBW.
I mean, be who you are. If you're going to nominate yourself in the category, then be.
You're right. Absolutely. What were you going to say,
I
Deb?
think I'm going to keep my comments to myself, but just to be more PC, so Toxic doesn't yell at me. But,
Or PC.
but
Toxic keeps us in line.
in all fairness, you know, Pete's absolutely right. There's been a lot of, you know, progression. I remember when, you know, a long time ago when I first started, they didn't even let BBWs in.
Right.
You know, it took, you know, back to that, you know, lawsuit. It really did take that lawsuit for them to even acknowledge us. I mean, you know, after that, you know, we got offers from Exotica, from, you know, AVN to be a part of.
You know what,
the
Des? There's a
BBW.
lot. I know that you have limited what you can talk about that lawsuit, but there's a lot of our listeners that don't know that story.
Oh,
Can
you can Google it.
You can Google it, but
Well,
can
I'm
you
happy
kind
to
of
talk about it because I know all about it.
right? Well, and I know that you know. I mean, I've got on, but
She
can you just
can't.
give
I
them?
can't, but, yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'm
go
limited
ahead.
to
Give
what
us
I
the
can
rundown. So, because there's some people out there that
she
don't know.
quite rightly sued AdultCon for not allowing BBW performers to have a booth at their show.
Yeah.
And I agree 100%.
Me too. Well-
Unfortunately, he has, as a private person or as a private company, he has the right to refuse people. You know, and that's his personal preference. And that gentleman happens to be a friend of mine too, and he's an asshole. But he is.
The only thing they respect is money, though. That's why we're buying a BBW Cam House booth next year at AVN.
His whole.
Because then they'll be
Well,
nice.
AdultCon's a different world. I mean,
Well,
his,
they
his personality is very different.
They returned our money. You know, we paid. for
They're
our
like, we
booth
don't
space.
want your money.
And you know, the whole thing about it is, you know, initially, you know, when we got the booth space, you know, you send in all your information. You know, there's a list you tell about yourself, and it wasn't necessarily. I had initially paid for the booth space, sent in all my stats, my measurements, my weight, all that height, my pictures, and it wasn't actually until there was 3 other girls that I was bringing along with me, and I sent in their pictures, and it wasn't until then that they took down all my information off the website and returned my money, and along with a letter that said that I'm sorry that we cannot offer you know, booth space based on the fact that you're not height weight proportionate.
So beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Right,
In that
absolutely.
particular case, he didn't feel like his customer base.
Does he allow BBWs in
He still
now?
does.
Well,
he still does.
He's still very cautious of who's available.
Who's allowed?
He
to
does,
come
he
in?
also-
It's the BBW that
he
has
also
5
at
pounds
the
extra on her.
time,
Yeah.
after that lawsuit, because before the lawsuit, he didn't allow BBWs, nor did he allow trannies.
Yeah.
And after the lawsuit, he also allowed
Trans-
trannies. But he's, like Pete said, that event is very particular. My whole point about, doing it was, it's an adult event. We are a part of the adult world.
You're right.
We have a right to meet our fans. We make a living doing the same thing the skinny girls do. We are not any different. We're just a different niche.
Can I ask you a
different
question?
size.
Was there gay porn allowed in that in the
No.
Democrat? No gay porn either.
Still
Oh.
not.
Wow.
Still not.
That's
You
what I'm
know,
saying.
he keeps
BBW
himself in a
has a gay
box, doesn't he?
performance.
I mean,
don't
there's
understand.
so much more you could.
Well, everybody's events are, they're personal events. He has the right to, it's his
Do
event.
that,
He
right.
has the right to say who he wants.
His theory was that the participants, the people that buy tickets to his show, don't have an interest in seeing this. Gay, tranny, big girls.
regardless
whatever.
of the fact that he really limits himself.
It's discriminatory. And that really is the basis.
Not
of
thinking
the
that
lawsuit.
big girls or trannies have their own following and will bring more people into the event. That doesn't even take
Right.
consideration.
He wants to
You'd be
be
surprised
elitist.
how close-minded some people
Right.
are.
Right.
He wants to be elitist.
People
and
can't
that's really
fathom
the thing.
that you have people who actually want to see you. You
Yeah,
know?
big girls.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, every single person sees something different as beautiful.
That's right.
Like my Jezebel, Julie, one of my dearest friends, she has a huge fear of little people. She
Aw.
has a little people phobia. I love little people. So every person is different.
Right.
Nobody, and it's not bad that she's scared of them. It's just her thing. It doesn't make it good nor bad. It just is what it is. But there's always somebody that's gonna like it.
Right.
Always.
No, you're right.
But it takes people to stand up and to have tolerance in this business and to be brave. And I'll tell a story. She's not here to tell it herself, but Platinum and I went to an event together a couple years ago. It was an award show. It was not ABN. It was not X. It was a different award show. And she and I drove from here to the event. It was just the two of us. And she was on the red carpet, and the photographer stopped taking pictures.
Yeah, they do that to me at ABM. They'll put their cameras down.
They literally stopped taking pictures. And she came over after that experience, and I was, of course, at the bar. Where I spend a lot of time. and she was crying, and I said, "What's wrong?" And she said, "Oh, the photographers are dicks, and they wouldn't take pictures." And da da da. And I said, but that's why you're here. This is the purpose of me being
Exactly.
here.
Right.
Is you're here to represent the business and to say, regardless of the fact that you guys are assholes and don't know that I'm beautiful, I'm here anyhow.
Right.
And
Right.
she
point.
she
And
did,
to keep
she
it
did a shot
going
with
there.
me and everything went fine from there. But I mean that's what's helped this industry. That's what
Well,
helped
that's what
the
we
BBW
did this
community,
year. At
as well as the
ABM.
tranny community, as well as all the communities that when they stand up together,
I agree.
gay, tranny, all these kind of and kink even more. I mean the more the fetish world, that stuff was swept under the carpet for many years. And
Well, that's
people
where I
feel
make
a
most
lot
of my
more
money is fetish stuff.
Well, the key is to not only stand up and say that we're here, is to stand up and say we're here and we're not going anywhere.
Exactly.
Like we're here
Yeah.
and we're going to be
We're
here.
not a fad.
Like you're
Right,
gonna
we're
see
not.
us, constantly. Like, that's the thing is
We're not
you
going
know,
away. Yeah.
A lot of people thought that like I was a bitch because I when I used to go to events, I hone in with the skinny girls and get my picture taken anyways because that's what
Were
you
you
have to
photo bombing?
hell yeah.
I'm like,
She's the original photo bomber.
Like, this year at ABM, we brought 20 BBWs at the Clips for Sale booth, and we were the most popular. We were feeding everybody cupcakes. We were feeding pizza, talking to everybody. Everybody wanted to take pictures of us.
I didn't get a cupcake.
Well, I'm
Bullshit.
sorry.
Tomorrow night you can get some cake at the
I'm
event
bringing cake.
at Larry's Villa.
I'm
Go
not
to
baking the cake,
And I
so-
remember-
Thank God, I'll eat it then.
Shitty strip club.
I remember going to AVN and not being able to walk through AVN without people stopping to take pictures. And
Oh, yeah.
regardless of whether it's to be like, oh my god, there's these fat chicks, we need to take pictures, or to be like, oh my god, these beautiful, big girls are here representing, we should take their pictures. People still like big girls there. Like there's
They
people
want us
like
there.
us.
Well, I think a
I get
lot
the
of
you
it
go
is like
girls from
exactly
there.
the you go. That's what I get a lot of times is you go girl, or like when I wear a bikini to a public pool, they admire the fact that you'll get out there and be confident and put yourself.
That's
out
one of the
there.
big feedbacks you were getting on
From my
the
documentary. Yeah.
And just to share, Carrie's listening, and she said, "Oh my God, the red carpet at is it XRCO? Wow, the memory." So, yeah.
So yeah, I think that's really important. I think if you're gonna be something, be something.
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
feel
think
I
those are the
feel that
courageous people that
firsthand
really
from a
move
lot
us
of those people, but I'm still going. I'll tell people, yeah, the AVN had somebody following me around telling me not to pull up my nipples. Well, you see the 120-pound girl flashing her tits all day. But at the same point, I'm going to go next year. I'm going to wear something that's just as provocative and follow their rules because I still was. And I know this year I didn't feel it, but my other girlfriends felt it. It's just you have to keep going and kind of make them see us.
Well,
Now to
it's-
get nominated there, you have to have DVD.
No, there's all kinds of there are people on there who didn't even shoot last year. Like one of the girls didn't shoot at all. It's just whoever the top industry producers and directors and companies who actually work with BBW think should be on the list.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why I
make sure if you want to be on that list, make
I'm
sure
the
you
fattest
nominate yourself.
BBW on that list.
Make sure you nominate yourself, or you get a PR agent to nominate you.
Right.
That's the.
Right.
It is
the
your
secret.
responsibility to get on that list.
Yep.
If you're not nominated, then
So it doesn't happen by accident like
No.
with Jack Plower.
no,
He didn't even
it-
know he was on it until like the week
somebody
before the
nominates you.
awards.
Right.
somebody somewhere nominates you.
Okay.
And typically, you either do it yourself or you have a publicist who does it for you. And the publicist's job, their actual job is to make that happen. Like to get you on the nominations list and then to go to the nominating committee and go, hey, this is why Eliza should be
Right.
on this list, and here's kind of her set of stuff. I mean, we've been Porn Star Tweets nominated 7 times for AVN and XBiz Awards. I've never won one.
But it was just an honor to be nominated.
No, it's not. Fuck that.
I want my award.
I'm
Like,
so-
fuck that PC shit.
I am so sick
I
of
wanna know.
every year the press releases that come out. It's an honor to be nominated. No, it's not. Fuck you. I want to win, or I don't.
Fuck
care.
you, anybody can be nominated.
Any asshole can be
Right.
nominated.
I
It
can
was-
nominate
There
myself.
was one year, I can't remember, it was XBiz or somebody had. The nominations list, just the
Naughty.
awards were like, there must have been 300 fucking awards. And I'm like, why don't you just give one to everybody? I mean, at some point, it's like,
Right.
best Twitter-focused website. Oh, well, shit, Porn Star Tweet wins again. I mean, if you get too niche with stuff, and that's why the awards have to have some level of intelligence there, because you can't do, best, BBW performer and then
With big
SBBW
boobs.
performer.
Yeah.
How do you?
And
somewhere
see,
along there.
that's the thing. Like, I am competing with a lot of girls who are 150, 200 pounds, and I'm almost 3. And so that's where
Aspiring.
we're.
They haven't quite got there.
Yeah, I keep trying to eat. I can't get
Aspiring
the last.
to be.
Somebody feed me, please.
No
when I hit 300, we're having a party.
What do
So-
you feed you, Kate?
Cake tomorrow.
But I just got a Evil
Do you
Angel
want me to
DVD
tell you
cover,
how to get
and
there?
they're the
Because
first
I
time
can
to
do
put
it.
a girl my size on a cover, show my whole belly and everything, and not Photoshop me. I was really proud of that.
But your fans are critical to this too. I mean, a lot of fan interaction. Having a profile on Twitter, Facebook.
Oh, I tell them all the time. Don't
talking to
tell
your
me, tell the
fans,
company.
Grow your fan base. I mean, those are the people that really drive the
And when you
fan base.
respond to them, also at the company that they were talking, like, because sometimes they'll like, mention the company, but then when you respond to them, you need to like at the company
Mhm.
so that they see what your fans are saying to you.
Yeah.
It's important.
The BBWs should be
I
tweeting
super
Evil
suck
Angel
at social
Video
media.
and Hustler all the time. They are the 2 mainstream companies shooting BBWs, but a lot of girls are very afraid to, or they don't think they're good enough or whatever. they'll shoot you. You just gotta tell them you're interested.
They're looking for niche content because
Have you
No, you're
tried?
Big Blue
The
Blonde
second
is-
time
Oh,
I've
she
shot
shot
I've
for
shot
Brady.
with Hustler twice.
Oh, okay.
That's
When I was
awesome.
pregnant, I was
Brady.
7 months. I was 7 months pregnant,
Regular
and
beans,
then the
tuning
next
fork,
time I
all
just
done.
shot
All done.
with them in August. So it was BBW nurses.
Uh-huh.
So that was
Did you
basically.
use that little nurse outfit you have?
Yes, that's what I actually bought it for.
I've been texting to remind myself that we nominated you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, thank you.
Carrie said she's a Pete Housley fan.
Who is?
Carrie?
She's a bitch.
We're all Pete Housley fans. We're all Pete Housley fans.
And she also mentioned Naughty PR. Is that the name
That's
of the
good.
That's
company?
his wife's company.
That's her.
His
Oh,
wife's
okay,
company.
okay.
But
I
I'm
just
not.
didn't know if you're like.
If you need
naughty
PR.
I'm not a.
You do PR, you
I'm
can
not
be
a total
naughty.
pain.
But Naughty PR is involved in a lot of stuff.
We do a lot of things.
Yeah,
Naughty PR. Denise's
lot.
company does a lot of stuff. She handles Sibian, Cherry Pimps, Stream 8.
What are cherry pimps?
It's one of
I've
Stream
seen
8
it, yeah.
studios.
Oh, okay.
She has a new product which is very cool. It's called the Joy Box.
Oh, yeah.
It's a locker. Essentially, it's a box for your sex toys. I'm
Is it
terrible
online?
about talking about this. It's Joy Box with 2 X's at the end. It's a cool product. It kind of looks like, to me, it looks like a tackle box, but
The
it's got
tackle box
it's
for
got a hole in the
vibrators.
back where you can put a charger in. It's got a lock so your kids can't
That's
get
pretty
in
cool.
it. And it's all
all
safe,
fancy.
safe
I'm
for
supposed to-
cleaning and stuff.
I'm supposed to tell you Skittles.
Oh yeah, that's a lovely one.
Skittles? That
Yeah.
sounds like a story.
Platinum Pine Skittles on her body for me.
I thought
Oh.
it was a sweet cheek
There's something
thing.
you can do too.
Skittles.
Skittles.
I've done
Skittles.
almonds.
Guess which candies.
Yeah.
Oh, we could do
Almond
guess
joy.
which candy is where.
Yeah,
I'm interested to know. Do M&Ms melt or?
Oh yeah, they
Not in
definitely
your mouth.
melt. Yeah,
On
I would be spotted.
I'd be spotted.
If
You're
we
not
did-
supposed to shut the candy shell off first. I'm just
Well,
throwing
the
that out
body
there.
just
Well,
melts it right away.
You know, in all fairness,
Yeah.
you could just
We
put
got
the whole
85 people
package.
talking, yeah.
You could just put the whole package there. They could
That
just
was the guy who
melt
had the custom
inside.
toy, right?
I assume
Yeah.
so,
You
yeah.
can drink your M&Ms later.
Yeah, you kind of have to lick them
Yeah.
all.
During ABN, we had a really epic party for Platinum's birthday. I rented out a house that we normally do photo shoots at, and it was just insane. April Flores brought some like custom toys, and they had the Joy Box there, and I was pretty drunk, to tell you the truth.
No.
But it was an amazing party. I'm not kidding. Everybody had so much fun. So I came with the toy.
Was
April,
it like
April
a bring
just,
your own
I was by the
toy?
hot tub, and she just like, I'm like, ooh, choo, squirt everywhere. Refill the hot
I
tub.
didn't get my invite to that party either.
See,
Everybody got an invite on Twitter, so unless you don't check your Twitter,
you know what, I have the
Sorry.
digits now.
I would have brought a Sibian.
Oh yeah, that would have been
We're
some
gonna have
great
a lot of
advertising
parties.
for your
Come on.
Sibian.
Look at your dress in the back. I didn't even notice
Oh, yeah,
that.
it's all-
I have to
Oh,
keep
your shit, girl.
changing. 'cause
I'm
it
getting
wants
ready to
shift
strip.
this
We're getting
side.
ready to go to
Right?
break, and I'm getting ready to take this down and put a regular dress on because it's itchy. So fuck the Oscar night.
And we are.
All right,
Before we
we-
go to break,
Yes.
Pete,
What?
give us all of your info again.
What info would you like?
like, how do people find you?
He'll find you.
It's Pornstar
Yeah.
Tweet, at Pornstar Tweet on Twitter, pornstartweet.com, star.xxx, most importantly, shittystripclub.com.
Everybody Monday night.
Tomorrow night is BBW night, which we call Cake. Wednesday night is stripper karaoke, so come strip and sing.
Where's Wednesday night stripper karaoke? Same place?
It's the same
Cherry
place.
Villa, baby.
Great.
Big G will be there with the Rebel Base karaoke. It's a fun fucking party that we've done for years and years. It's the ultimate inhibition, like
Dancing
I love
and
it. As you
singing,
dance,
stripping.
you're stripping and singing at the same time. Don't check your inhibitions at home.
And
So
he
there
can
you go.
sing.
Yeah, and
Karaoke.
Big
Can
G's
you
a
sing?
great singer.
Oh,
He,
Big-
I don't
no,
sing.
but he can sing.
Oh,
You can sing.
And Eliza.
I've heard you
Share your
sing.
info as well.
He can sing. He's lying.
What's that?
Eliza for her to share
Well,
her
I'm
info.
redoing my site via Bodacious, but it's going to be at elizaallure.com. And then mygoddesseliza.com if you like femdoms, trampoline, face sitting, squashing, etc. And then at Eliza Allure on Twitter.
There
And
you
your
go.
clips for sale?
Oh goodness, you'll find it on my Twitter. If you're not that dedicated, you don't care.
You gotta remember that number.
It's
I have
52833,
I have a-
but I don't really.
My 79497.
I have
52833.
just a domain that I
Just read one.
I read.
Buy a domain and
Yeah, mine's DesireeUncut.com.
All right, we are about to take a break and get into our last hour. You have been listening to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City on Vegas Allnet Radio, and I promise when we come back, we all won't talk at one time. We'll be right back.
I can't even remember the intro.